Just another weekend, I don't wanna go out. Maybe we can stay in, play a little Soul Child.
What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing all of you high school seniors, college students, how to get money for college. If you can't pay for college, if you don't know where you're going to get your money from, this video is the one for you. So keep watching, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the video. Okay, so my first tip is to sign up for scholarship websites, so like FastWeb, Scholarly, Chegg, Niche. If you go to HBCUs, you can sign up for UNCF or Thurgood Marshall Fund, or you can do HBCUconnect.com. There's a lot of scholarship websites that you can apply for, but you have to regularly apply for these scholarships. Yeah, you have to like regularly apply, because if you see a scholarship, you're like, oh, it's not due yet, and you go back and then like it was due yesterday. Like, that's crazy, because you have to like keep checking, because it's in. As soon as your information changes, like your GPA goes up, or you become a president of a different organization, like definitely add that stuff to your profile so you can be matched for more scholarships and you get more money. Actually start saving now, because like just because your parents are saving doesn't mean you can't be saving either. If you have a savings account, you can just like put like little money aside into your savings account, or if you have like a piggy jar that that you're not gonna touch, start putting like 5s and 10s, like do the $5 challenge. Start putting $5 in there every time you come across a $5 bill, and it'll add up quickly. The third tip is to set a personal budget. I learned about budgets my freshman year in college, so you need to calculate how much money you have coming in and all of your expenses you have coming out. So whether that be, okay, you have a job coming in, but then you have to pay for clothes, you're paying this much for food, you get your nails done regularly, you pay such and such to do your hair once or twice a month. Like, you need to like calculate how much you spend so you know how much to save. So going for tip number 4, I would say, is to set a school budget. So usually on your institution's website, or the school that you want to go to, their website, it will show their financial aid or financial breakdown for every fiscal year. And I know if you go to school like Spelman, I know that our prices go up every year. So if you're not in college yet, and you're trying to plan for the next year or the year after that, just plan like a little bit over what's on the website, because they don't update the financial parts of the website until like around July, the very beginning of August. So just keep watching and then set up a budget for all the expenses that you think you're going to need for school. So my 5th tip is to get a job. If you're still in high school, it's pretty easy for you to get a job, especially over the summer, because a lot of companies look for high school students because they know that they have a better return rate than college students. But once you get to college, you can apply for on-campus jobs. Like, you can put work, if you want to do work study, you can click that on your FAFSA, and I'm going to talk about that a little later in the video. But you can apply for on-campus jobs. You can apply for jobs that maybe around the surrounding area of your institution, like little fast food jobs, or a waitress jobs, or jobs that just particularly can be flexible around your school schedule. So my tip number 6 is to apply for federal and state aid, and you can do that by doing your FAFSA as soon as it comes out. It comes out on October 1st, so make sure you do your FAFSA. It's not FAFSA, it's FAFSA. So make sure you do that. Make sure you have like a counselor or a parent that knows what they're doing, and you put everything in correctly, because if you don't, FAFSA will mess you up and you won't be getting any money for school. So especially I know for my Georgia residents, it's really important to do FAFSA if you want to get the Hope Scholarship or the Zell Miller Scholarship. And also Hope lets you apply for grants. And also for some scholarships you have to submit your student aid report. That's the aid report you get after your FAFSA is submitted. So you need your student aid report to apply for some scholarships, especially if they're financial needs scholarships. So my tip number 7 is to find scholarship worthy activities. And what that means is if you're doing something like great on campus, or you're doing sports, or you're president of this club, you started this club, find stuff like that to do so you can put it on your resume, or you can put it on your profile for the scholarship sites that I've set up before. Find stuff like that because it makes you stand out among other candidates who just may have a nice GPA. It makes you look like a more well-rounded student. And then my tip number 8 is to realistically cut down on your college costs. So if you know your school like gives out money, make sure you go and you're applying for those things that allows them to cut down on your total school costs. Or if your school does like Spelman and you can become an RA to get your room paid for or your board paid for, however your school does it, then apply to be an RA, because you don't have to be like a older person to be an RA. Anybody can be an RA. And make sure you're going through your school's correct route to become an RA, because that is really helpful, especially if room is very expensive at your school. So that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you all learned something from this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and turn on my post notifications when you subscribe. Thanks, guys.